2 months after body camera footage captured the beating death of an inmate at an upstate prison, charges have now been filed.
All right, Governor Hochul called the attack on Robert Brooks brutal and says he should still be alive today. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt has been following this story and joins us now with the latest. Linda.
Yeah, late breaking news here today as well. Well, the video showing that brutal beating triggered outrage and calls for justice. Now, 5 corrections officers in upstate New York have been charged with second-degree murder as well as other crimes. One by one, the corrections officers were arraigned in court today. 5 are charged with second-degree murder. 3 others are charged with manslaughter. A 9th person, a prison worker, is charged with tampering with evidence. Now, it was back in December that body cameras that were worn by the corrections officers recorded the brutal beating of inmate Robert Brooks at Marcy Correctional Facility. While he was handcuffed, Brooks was repeatedly punched, kicked, and dragged. Governor Hochul announced an autopsy had concluded that Brooks' death was a homicide. And investigators said in court filings that preliminary findings show asphyxia due to compression of the neck. Governor Hochul issuing a statement today saying in part, quote, Robert Brooks should be alive today. The brutal attack on Mr. Brooks was sickening, and I immediately moved to terminate the employment of those involved. Now the perpetrators have been rightfully charged with murder. The special prosecutor in this case spoke about the vicious beating after court.
There's no justification for what they did. And in fact, it just, in my judgment, it just supports the finding of the grand jury that this was a depraved situation and warranted a murder charge.
Now, all of those charged pleaded not guilty in court today. The corrections officers charged with murder face as much as 25 years to life in prison if they are convicted. The family of Robert Brooks has also filed a civil lawsuit. Now, according to prison records and court documents, he had been serving a 12-year prison sentence in the stabbing of a former girlfriend. And his father released a statement just a short time ago saying, quote, today we have taken an important step on the long road to accountability and justice. Steve, back upstairs to you.
All right. Thank you, Linda.